Many of the small towns of Portugal are lands lost in time. Residents still make port wine the old-fashioned way, cook with age-old Alentagen techniques and prefer donkeys as transportation. Not many tourists make it to these slices of European history, so expect an authentic, albeit slow-paced experience. In this video, we explore the most charming smalls town in Portugal. We've collected a list of the top charming smalls town in Portugal, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Monsaraz. Megalithic monuments from prehistory stand like an eerie Stonehenge on the outskirts. Monsaraz, one of the oldest settlements in southern Portugal. Like most towns on the Spanish-Portugal border, the castle of Monsaraz was built high on a hilltop for defense. The Moors, Christians and Knights of Templar have all ruled the castle at some point, with each leaving a cultural mark. Number 2, Tomar. The Knights of Templar were a religious military faction ordained by the Pope. They were among the most skilled fighters during the Crusades, and non-fighting members were advanced in the world of finance. They ruled Christendom from the 12th to the 14th centuries, and they once called Tomar home. Nestled against the Sete Montes woods, this historical gem still boasts the Convento de Cristo, the towering former home of the Knights. Number 3, Marvao. South of Almeida, built high on a hilltop, rests Marvao. This town of less than 5,000 is not for the faint of heart. The ancient, narrow alleys of the town are carved right into a crag jutting out from the hillside. The houses in Marvao are bright and adorned with flowers. The view is breathtaking and panoramic, allowing you to take in Portugal's eastern landscapes. A castle defends the town, but there isn't much history of siege or war, which leaves the old-time buildings intact. Number 4, Monsanto. In central Portugal, you'll find a hill strewn with 200-ton boulders as if they were dropped from the sky. Nestled in between the boulders are the houses and buildings of Monsanto. Donkeys are still used for transportation by less than 1,000 permanent residents. The ingenuity of the community shows as the boulders serve as fortifications, walls, and even roofs. There's even one house built right into one of the largest rocks in town. Number 5, Obidos. Obidos draws thousands of tourists per year with its lost-in-time quality and a variety of festivals. If you are looking for an authentic Portuguese small-town retreat, you may not find it here amongst the crowd. But the crenellated beauty of the surrounding castle wall may prove irresistible. Inside the fortification, you'll find a maze of narrow cobblestone streets connecting large white houses, flower gardens, restaurants, shops, and bars. Number 6, Tavirav. Tavirav, just 2 miles from the ocean on the southern coast of the Algarve, has been standing since the Bronze Age. Cut in twain by the Rio Giglio, Tavirav is a walker's paradise. Cobblestone streets weave through shady parks, up to an elevated castle, over a romantic Roman bridge, and past plenty of Gothic and Renaissance churches. Fishermen bring daily catches to a modern riverside market, and the city is just 2 miles to the white sand beaches of Ilha de Tavira. Number 7, Castelo de Vide. You'll find Castelo de Vide sitting right in the center of Portugal's eastern border with Spain. Less than 4,000 live in this authentic small town. One of the town's few attractions besides its medieval castle is the crystal clear, clean and refreshing mineral water that's been directed to pour out of various small fountains. Life moves slowly here. Wake up early to see women sharing stories and crocheting on their front steps, children kicking soccer balls down narrow alleys, and men playing cards in front of cafes. Number 8, Nazare. Ask the locals and they'll tell you Nazare has the best beaches in Portugal. The long, sandy beaches make for a great seaside escape, and the active Atlantic calls to the big wave surfers. Take a seat on the cliff side on Saturdays to see Portugal's largest net fishing boats bring in massive hauls. The local women will walk through the spectating crowd selling artisanal goods. Number 9, Lamego. Go back in time by visiting Lamego. Cradled by the slopes of port wine country, this north-central Portuguese town is dripping with Baroque flavor. Most tourists come to climb the centuries-old Baroque staircase leading to the breathtaking Igreja de Nossa Senhora dos Remedios. The genuinely preserved granite sanctuary and the lavishly ornate church is a delight for the eyes. At last in the list, number 10, Castelo Rodrigo. This small, northeastern Portuguese town has quite an interesting historical story. The castle, wearing scars from years of siege, displays Portugal's coat of arms upside down. The town must do so forever under the orders of D. João, the former king of Portugal. The orders came in 1385 after D. João defeated the lords of Castelo Rodrigo at the Battle of Aljubarrota. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite, most charming small town in Portugal? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.